What if I told you that the nurses quietly becoming millionaires are usually the most boring people with money? They aren't constantly picking up overtime, they aren't buying risky investments, and they definitely aren't posting screenshots of huge stock gains online. In fact, by the end of this video, you'll discover the one habit that many wealthy nurses say made the biggest difference in their financial lives. It costs nothing to start, yet it can literally be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. Welcome to the Nurse Wealth Academy, and thanks for stopping by. Let's get started. Most people assume wealth comes from making a lot of money. That's only part of the equation. There are nurses earning well into six figures who still struggle financially. There are also nurses earning average salaries who quietly become millionaires. The difference usually isn't income, it's habits. And the first habit is incredibly boring. Habit number 1, they invest automatically. Instead of waiting until the end of the month to see what's left over, wealthy nurses often set up automatic contributions to retirement or investment accounts the day they get paid. That means they're investing before they have the opportunity to spend the money somewhere else. Automation removes emotion. It turns investing into something that simply happens every payday. You don't have to remember. You don't have to be motivated. It just keeps happening. And over 20 or 30 years, those automatic investments can grow into a life-changing amount of money. But that's not even the habit that surprises most people. Wait until you hear number 4 because it's something almost every wealthy nurse does without thinking. Habit number 2. They keep their cars much longer than everyone else. When nurses receive raises, many people celebrate by upgrading their vehicle. A larger payment, higher insurance, higher maintenance costs. Wealthy nurses often do something completely different. They continue driving a reliable vehicle that's already paid for while investing the difference every month. Those monthly savings may not seem exciting today, but over decades, that decision alone can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the power of choosing assets over liabilities. Habit number 3. They ignore financial noise. Every day there's another headline predicting a market crash. Another influencer promising unbelievable investment returns. Another person claiming they've discovered the next big thing. Wealthy nurses usually ignore all of it. Instead, they stay focused on a simple long-term investment plan. They understand that building wealth isn't about getting rich quickly. It's about remaining consistent for years. If you're finding value in this video so far, take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to Nurse Wealth Academy. It helps this channel reach more nurses who want to build financial freedom without burning themselves out. Now let's look at the habit that surprises almost everyone. Habit number 4. Every raise comes with a larger investment. Most people increase their spending every time their income increases. Wealthy nurses often increase their investments first. Maybe it's another $100 per paycheck. Maybe it's increasing retirement contributions by 1%. Because they make the change immediately, they rarely miss the extra money. Small increases every year may seem insignificant, but compounded over decades, they can produce extraordinary results. There's still one final habit left, and it's probably the most difficult one to master.
Habit number 5. They stay patient. This is perhaps the most boring habit of all. Wealthy nurses don't constantly check investment balances. They don't panic every time the market falls. They understand that temporary declines have happened many times throughout history. Instead of reacting emotionally, they continue investing through good markets and bad. Time does most of the heavy lifting. Patience is often rewarded. The longer your money remains invested, the harder it works for you. Imagine 2 nurses. One starts investing in her 20s. The other waits until her 40s because she thinks she'll invest more later. Even if the second nurse contributes larger amounts, the nurse who started earlier often ends up with significantly more money simply because she gave compound growth more time to work. That's why starting is often more important than starting perfectly. So let's quickly review. Wealthy nurses automate their investing. They drive reliable vehicles longer. They ignore financial distractions. They increase investments with every raise. And they remain patient for decades. None of those habits are exciting, but together, they can completely change your financial future. Now, check out how some other nurses are making money. Simply click on one of these to learn about how other nurses bring in big money.